you could take a decade or more of corporate experience and suddenly bring it to the social sector and feel very savior-like about it. I very quickly realized that it doesn't work. It's not necessarily a transferable skill that you take from the private sector, because the social sector is a completely different beast. I think the biggest challenge facing the social sector is of a mindset. When you look at the founders of NGOs, I would say the biggest challenge we see from them is the belief that the work should speak for itself. So that's number one. The second is, from a donor perspective, there's very little funding towards actually building the capacity of the organization to communicate better.
Very true.
But only restricted to the program. So today, when we work with organizations in this space, we realize that there's a real challenge with the talent to do good communications in the organization, because there's very little scope for them to grow and see their career moving, because the value of communications is not recognized in the way it should be. You need it because you need to be found, you need to be discovered, and you also need to own your narrative, because if you don't, somebody else will, and it'll probably be inaccurate. You need to build trust and credibility that comes from good communications, and that's pretty much the currency in the social sector.